I'm here at the seaside in Italy, and this is why you gotta escape the hot cities and get down here to cool off. It's 38 degrees, around about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Florence is melting. Sometimes you've had enough of the city in the summertime, so we're heading west to the Tuscan seaside, the Italian beaches. It was only an hour and 40 minutes by car, and you escape the summertime in Florence. Oh, that's much better. But to be honest, we're just north of the border of Tuscany, the region of Tuscany, into Liguria. But this whole coastline all along here, along the west coast of Italy, is spectacular. And there are beaches like this everywhere, from the south in Orvieto, further north, Via Reggio, Forte dei Marmi. And then of course, up here, there's the town of Lerici, and that place is spectacular, a little place where we're gonna base ourselves for a couple of days. And further north of that, La Spezia and the famous Cinque Terre. This is just what I needed. To be honest, I was suffering. My apartment doesn't have air conditioning in Florence, so every day it's hot, and it's super easy, just an hour and a half or 2 hours by car, and you're in these fabulous locations. I mean, everybody knows Italy for its historic museums and its sites, but there are beaches, things to explore on the seaside. Look at this, we're in this tiny little town, a little Borgo. We just left the beach there. To give you an idea, Tuscany and Liguria, they're neighbors. Liguria runs the whole stretch up to France, and this is the southernmost part near La Spezia, and it's right on the border. In fact, our hotel where we're staying is in Tuscany. Now you tell me, is this not better than sitting in the hot sun, 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Florence, Italy, getting down here to the seaside, got a bit of a sunset action. If you're liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to support me making all this content, consider giving a super thanks, that'd be much appreciated. The first red wine of the beach trip. It's not any famous red wine, it's just red wine. Could be from the box for all I know. This is pasta with black squid ink. Oh, here we go. If you come to the Italian seaside, get some of this. And good morning. I love the morning sunshine, and we're heading down to the beach. And we are here. All along Liguria, also Tuscany. Hi, ciao. Hi. We're down at this place called Baia Blu. We're gonna get in a kayak. How much are we paying to rent the kayak for the day? A lot. He's gonna give us the YouTube discount, right?
Really?
The YouTube discount?
You can do it.
I think it's 40 euro for the day. Just stopped here at the first beach. With a kayak, you're able to reach these small beaches where no one else can get to by car or by hiking, and you have it pretty much to yourself. There are a couple other people here, but out here there's plenty of good diving and snorkeling to be had. Over that way we have the town of Larachi. Out that way a lot of people sunbathing. You see some topless girls as well, everybody soaking in the sun. And of course the big castle, and this is the Poets Bay. This is the famous Poets Bay. The great thing about a boat or a kayak is when you see a restaurant like this, you can just go on shore, put the kayak down, and get up there and have some food. One bit of advice though, if you think you're gonna come to the beach side during August and escape the crowds, well, think again. All the Italians, the whole world comes to the beach in August, but this little place here, you can find your place to sit down and eat. Just have a bit of patience, and an awesome view of the sea right behind us. And if you're wondering where we parked the kayak, it's right down there on the beach. So after lunch in Lerici, we took a break up. We take this elevator through the little tunnel. You can take the elevator, not too many people know about that. And once you come up to the top, you're up here at the castle, and this place is amazing. Of course, there's a little bar here where you can get a little drink or a little coffee. And just imagine being up here at night with the drink in the hand, the sun setting down over that way. Up that way is Cinque Terre, and just soaking it all in. this amazing spot all along the coast here. You can find these little grotte or caves where you can go in. If you have a kayak, it makes everything more accessible. We are paddling out of this cave right now. You just have to be careful with all these waves crashing against the rocks, controlling the kayak, bouncing up and down. If you get seasick, this may not be for you. This is an old fisherman's village. It looks a lot like Cinque Terre. If you've ever been to Cinque Terre in Liguria, beautiful place. That's where we had dinner last night. Just to give you an idea of where I just flew my drone out here on these rocks, it's not the most ideal place. In fact, my arms are shaking a little bit. I think it's from the kayak trip and just the nervousness, the anxiety of taking off and landing the drone on these rocks like this, where there's no margin for error. Now we're gonna head out this way towards the sunset and back towards where we left off today in this kayak. Drop some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts, where you go on the coast, if you've ever been to Italy, or your favorite seaside getaways. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed and you want to see more of this content, click that subscribe button down below. Now let's get out of here. See you. Good to meet you, man. Ciao. So nice, and his English is very good as well. Look at that. Ow! It's 9:46. We just parked the car, but only in Italy can you eat this late. Well, maybe Spain as well. And only in Italy, opera at night. There's really great news. See that there? That's the castle up that way. And over here, that's our restaurant over there. And they just seated us there. The guy said we're late, and it's true. It's nearly 10 p.m. Now let's go eat. We got some red wine going on, and right over there we got Luca. Luca, you're liking and subscribing, right? Back at it, more nero di sepia pasta. Look at this, black magic. In Italy, that's one of the best things. It's all about the food and the wine as well. So when you come to Italy, get into it. It's 11:40 at night, and prepare yourself, because when you're at the seaside in Italy, especially in the summertime, people go late. Buongiorno. Now let's talk about what you need to know for your hotels if you're planning a weekend getaway. You want to plan outside of the peak season. Don't go on the weekends, and book plenty in advance. All those things which I didn't do for this weekend getaway. I booked maybe 5 days ago for this hotel here, and that meant when I was looking around on the internet, on booking.com, on Google, there weren't many hotel options. And see that right up there? That's our room, and that's where I stayed this weekend. We're about a 20-minute drive from the beach. This area is an industrial area, but this place has a swimming pool. The hotel rooms are nice, and I paid around $150 a night. But that's a last-minute getaway. That's the price you pay for escaping at the last moment. If you want to be more cold and calculated about it, it's best to plan a month in advance and get the right location. That way you're on the beach, which last night I would have really appreciated that after dinner, being able to just stumble back to my hotel room. There are bargains to be had. You should be able to find a place ranging from 75 euro a night up to 100 euro a night, even down there on the beach. But if you come on the weekend, you come in peak season, expect to pay more or stay further out like we did on this trip this time. But the price and the time searching is definitely worth it when you're talking about a way to escape the hot cities and get down to the beach. Before we wrap up and start heading back to Florence, I have one more place I want to take you. Well, they say it's 700 steps to get down here, Punta Corville, and this is where we're at. About a 30-minute hike. The stairs are steep and a lot of rocks, but once you get down here, you're greeted with this beach, and it's well worth it. Not many people take the time to get down here. And this is why you come down here. The blue waters, the black sands, the rugged landscape. Just be prepared when you come down here, because there is not any shade to be found. You need to bring an umbrella if you have an umbrella, and definitely bring a blanket. Put yourself down here on the smooth sand pebbles and just relax, chill out for a while. And if you're thinking about having a drink or having a bite to eat, bring a picnic, bring some beers, because here, this is where you're gonna wanna stay for a while. Be prepared, that's a long walk up. It took a lot of effort, but it's so worth it once you're down there. And the whole seaside here, just getting away from Florence. If you are in Florence and you want a top 3 list of things to do,